Hey everybody, Scott here today. It's Sunday, about 2 o'clock West Coast time, and today I wanted to just talk about a product I discovered on ClickBank, and it's called the Internet Jetset. This video is basically going to be a review of the product itself and what I found interesting about uh, this product. It's created by John Crisanti. He's been around quite a few years. He had some pretty humble beginnings. He's a massive mega marketer right now, selling all kinds of products, mainly his Internet Jetset, which is his trademark, but he also is a super affiliate in a couple of other big programs as well. So what I'm going to do today is just kind of scroll down through his main landing page here, his website. You can become a member of the Internet Jetset for just $47 every month. This product tends to compare itself to the Wealthy Affiliate Program, which is out there, which does a similar thing. And basically, what he's going to give you is a 4-module internet course on how to be a marketer, how to just use the systems, find digital products, mostly affiliate products, and make an online business out of it. And his approach I just found kind of intriguing. He's not your typical, I don't want to even call him a guru. He's just a specialist, I would say. But very down to earth, genuine guy, at least in my opinion. So, so this is again is his membership site on his page. In order to join, he offers all kinds of different benefits if you are on his team, one of his students. And he does a lot of live webinars. He has one-on-one coaching, and here's his coaching webinar schedule, and it's all part of the Internet Jetset. So what I did was I went to ClickBank, I found his product, I opted in, and it took me to basically a page to sign up for his webinar. And I found it interesting. And so what I'm going to do is I took a bunch of notes, so you guys don't have to watch the entire webinar. It's recorded. I've seen it before. Again, his name is John Crisanti, Cristani, actually. Sorry, and he's in his hotel room in Las Vegas, and he made the webinar. But it looks like 1,000 people was there. 1,116 people showed up, including myself. And so he just went through. Basically, he went through his entire, not really his life story, but how he got to from where he was very unhappy, working in a corporate environment. He just lived in an apartment, shared it with a crack addict, and he just decided to find a sponsor and get started in internet marketing. And he's gone from literally zero to 6 figures. Actually, he's talking about 7 figures in his video. So I took notes, just kind of some screenshots from the actual webinar. And so this is him again in his hotel room in Vegas. You can kind of see the lights of the strip in the background there. And so this is what he covers in the webinar. Why marketing is the best place to start as an entrepreneur. How you can scale your business literally from nothing. He talks about a lot of free methods, including YouTube videos, believe it or not. But he goes through an example of finding a product, actually a physical product, not even a digital product. And he talks about how to how to do a product review on that product, and it's actually a vacuum cleaner. So I'll get to that. I just want to scroll down through some of his slides here from his actual course, with the webinar. So he just talks about finding a niche. You got to find a niche. You don't want to just go to, and he uses ClickBank a lot. So he talks about finding a niche, either ClickBank or Amazon Commission Junction. And he talks about how to find not just a niche that pays a lot, but something that you yourself can be interested in promoting. You can't just find the highest paying item. So let me just go through here. He talks about who the webinar is for. Looking for somebody that's looking to quit their 9-to-5 job without quitting it right away. You got to do this gradual. Like I've said in my other videos, you can't quit your day job. You got to have obviously some funding set aside. You got to pay the bills. You got to feed yourself. Do this on the side. So he talks about how to do that, and just constantly scale your business on the side. So he talks about this is not get rich quick. Nothing online is get rich quick. I've seen so many programs out there that promise the world and don't deliver hardly a speck of dirt. So you got to put work into any online business out there. So you don't want to just be clicking a button to make money. There's more to it. And so he goes over that. Then he talks about how the job market is shifting to more and more work from home, full-time jobs at home, versus going to an actual building to work. I mean, a lot of this is fundamental. These kinds of statistics have been around a long time. So he covers that. He kind of goes into a little detail of the future of the workforce. And then trying to break down what's going on with the internet. So he's again, to his credits and credentials, he's been interviewed with some big names, Business Insider, Forbes. I think Fox News did an interview on him, just how he's discovered ways to find an inside track on how to make money online, and it's through affiliate marketing. So it's his Facebook page. Then he's got some testimonials from other of his students that have joined his program. This guy here went from $3,500 a month to $25,000 using John's program. So and again, it's a 4-module course that talks about how to make the best out of affiliate marketing, and he talks about his strategies, and people are doing pretty well with this. Here's $40,000 a year to basically $45,000 a month. That's amazing. So here's another one, $150,000 in 90 days. That's crazy. So yeah, so real people, okay, all using John's course, the 7-figure marketer. That's what John calls himself. And so there's some more testimonials. Again, I'm pulling screenshots out of his actual webinar. He was just doing it from a slideshow anyway. So he talks about good marketing pieces. And then, misconceptions people have about marketing. To be a marketer, you need a college degree and lots of experience. That's not true. To be a marketer, you need an office and a staff of outsourced employees. That's also not true. It's self-explanatory. You guys can read this. Marketing is inconsistent, requires a lot of money and software and paid ads. Not true. And then he gets into he starts to kind of break down into what you're going to get from his course. Like I said before, you need a niche with an offer, you need a marketing system, and then of course your sales funnel. It's like myself and others have talked about affiliate marketing. You never want to send somebody directly to your affiliate link. Whatever you're promoting, you're going to get an affiliate tracking link. But that does not mean it's just a matter of pasting that all over the place. That's spam. You gotta be creative, and he talks about using a sales funnel. You want to capture the email first using a squeeze page. Tons of ways to do that. I have my methods. He uses his. I think ClickFunnels is one of the ones he uses. So he goes into that in deep detail, and then here's kind of back to the niche. You want to make sure you can find a niche that's not overly saturated, but also one that kind of stands out and you can find yourself contributing to on a regular basis, not just something because it's got the shiny object element to it. So shiny object syndrome is what it's known as. So and it's got to be, you got to have fun with it. So something you can enjoy, something you can really get into, and turn it into not just a hobby, but you can write about the smallest little thing, and if you find the right target market and the right product to promote, you can do well. And that's what he goes on to explain in his course. So this is what I found interesting. He kind of talks about, as you're promoting your product, whatever it is, simplify it. He had this little diagram here. I help blank to blank by blank. And he filled it in the next slide here, and it talks about lawyers. So just an example. If you can find a product that can kind of fit into this model, you're set. And he then goes on to talk about how that will work. So so he just recaps what he's talked about, and pick your niche. Okay, get your first few commission checks. Then he starts getting into more detailed. Again, he talks about getting your niche, get that all figured out, creating a video, kind of like the way I'm doing right now, describing his product. But again, this is for any kind of product there is out there. You want to do a review on it. You want to purchase the product, get maybe a trial offer. Take advantage of a 7-day trial if it's a digital product, or he goes into talk about how to review for a vacuum cleaner. I think he actually bought the vacuum cleaner, and so it's really not at all rocket science. Just pick a product, review it, and get your affiliate system set up. And it's kind of a wash, rinse, repeat. Sorry about that. So he's got his 6 steps here. So. And then back into the niche, he talks about Amazon as being #1 way to make commissions. Amazon, yeah, it has a lot of products, but the commission ratio is a lot less than, let's say, ClickBank. So, yeah, and then so he talks about using the keyword planner. You got to find long tail keywords, not too overly, again, used as far as competition goes, but try to find a sub niche. Okay, and then so yeah, here's his YouTube video on doing a review of a vacuum cleaner. I think this was one of the Amazon products in here. So talks about the reviews here, and so again, I was just grabbing screenshots kind of in order of the way of how the webinar went. So it was about an hour-long webinar. And then you want to talk about the link here. Again, you never want to use your direct link. You always want to just use it as tracking, and then get a squeeze page. Try to mask your squeeze page, either from like a bit.ly, or if you have a domain, just build a subdomain off of your main domain. and that could be your squeeze page URL. Then he talks about the profit potential of doing something like this. That vacuum cleaner, for example, you do one review, you can make $2,400 a month, and then he breaks it down to $100 a day if you can market it. If you can advertise that URL, you are well on your way to that kind of an income potential. Again, all my videos, including this one, any income claims is purely by effort. There's no guarantee of making these kinds of amounts. You just gotta apply it. It's possible, but it's not always likely right out of the gate. So you do have to work at this. There is no, you have to invest time and some money, depending on how much you want to scale your business. So profit potential is definitely there. And he just goes on to talk about, okay, so here's one of his claims as far as income potential goes. $10,000 a day. That's pretty darn good. So he is a 7-figure earner. I guess with these kinds of numbers, that could add up. I'm pretty sure he's doing more than just doing product reviews like for vacuum cleaners. So, but the potential is there. So again, that was one of his slides. So Internet Jetset, that's the name of the product. Again, it's 12 hours of recorded training. He talks about just different ways to market on the internet. So mindset of the entrepreneur, choosing your niche, free traffic machine. He talks about free traffic methods, and then of course a copywriting course. And then what's really cool about what he offers is a monthly coaching session, whether it's with him or somebody on his team. So I've never seen that before, where you actually get a mentor as part of your package. So that's pretty cool. So, and then here he talks about the details of what you're going to get. Choosing the niche, using YouTube, Google, Facebook as far as your free marketing. Pretty standard stuff. And then how to more in-depth view on copywriting. I wanted to mention, if you're interested in this and you actually want to watch his webinar, I'll provide all my links to access it down below. He doesn't probably mean to offend anybody, but he does have kind of a potty mouth. He will drop a few F-bombs during his webinar, and but he's very, very down to earth. So that's what you'll find out about him as you watch the webinar. Excuse me. So and then he's, of course, with every product out there, he's got plenty of bonuses. And then he talks about getting going literally in 8 weeks after the program is done. You could be on your way if you follow his training to the schedule. Looks like it'll take about 8 weeks to go through it all. So yeah, so again, what popped out at me for $47 a month, which is a pretty good deal, is you get access to a community forum, private Facebook group, mastermind session, and then you could see real life examples of how people are actually putting this to work. So that's pretty cool. So again, here's the value potential, $2,000. It's quite a lot more than that, actually. And he's constantly interacting on the forums and his Facebook page too. So the math, so that is pretty much it. Again, it's not for everybody, but you have to apply yourself. You actually have to not just buy this and go through the courses, but you actually have to do what he says you need to do. So And so 47 bucks today, and then every month 47. It's an investment, but you're getting a lot of value for just $47 every month. So he will send a refund, but chances are you're not going to want a refund. So that is the overview of this course, and hope it all makes sense. As usual, I will leave my information down below. Got links, signups. Please give me a like, comment below, subscribe, and hopefully that was helpful. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.